Hello again. All right, just done 17 through 20 on the video before this one that's uploading right now. So I'll start from 21. And this to me is a doozy because on my cards, the Higher Perspective Oracle, still available. Contact me if you're interested. Um, 21 is the World card. On my card, 21 is a picture of a phoenix and a goddess. And they're pretty much, if the card comes up, I hope it does. They're pretty much in communion with each other, trying to figure out who's who. There's no animosity. There's no war. It's like, hey, I honor you. And the phoenix, the goddess is looking at the phoenix, basically holding her by the face, like, hey, I honor you. And the phoenix is looking at the goddess, like, I'm trying to get to you. You see the difference? There's a difference between wanting to be something and being something. In order to let go of the phoenix cycles, you're going to have to choose to ascend. And I don't like that word, but I'm going to use it because a lot of y'all cannot get past these commonalities of language. But I need to ascend back into my goddesshood. But when you start dealing with real energy on a higher level, you'll probably realize that I didn't ascend to nowhere. I just got rid of all the shit that was compacting me. I'm not ascending. It's just that, holy shit, I've already failed because I fell deeper in myself and hid from who I truly am and start playing the roles of everything that was burning me. A true phoenix. So with 21, you might really exhibit some real phoenix energy. And again, with 21, you need to pay attention to 21, 2, 1, and 3. And to be honest with you, and this is for everybody else, if there's a reflection component, like 21, the reflection of 21 is 12. Might want to give a listen to that too. You get it? 21 is 12, 17 is 71, 98 is 89, so on and so forth. So look at all angles of these numbers and just take what resonates. And even when it does not resonate, ask yourself why. So with 21, the world. I need to stop rejoicing in the same shit that makes me cry. This is basically participation energy. Because maybe if I, learn this, or maybe if I go through this, I can get out of it. Some of the experiences in this realm are not designed to set you free, which is why it's an Ouroboros circle, aka infinity wheel, aka samsara's wheel, aka reincarnation loop. Because you're only caught in a cyclic flow of the same shit that is burning you, trying to learn how to find a way to get out of the fire. So number 21, you're not going to get out of the fire until you take the fire out of you. Really. You're not going to get out of the fire until you take the fire out of you. Everything does not require a fight. Just like I said earlier, not my circus, not my monkeys. Everything don't require your energy. So 21, everything don't require your energy. This is a good form of apathy. Apathy is the converse to empathy. Empathy is this too much. I feel everything everybody do. Apathy is fuck them motherfuckers. Pathos is I really wish they would die. Apathy in a good spiritual sense is fuck them. It ain't got shit to do with me. I wish they would learn to heal themselves, or I wish they would learn to be, fuck that word, heal. I wish they would learn to be accountable for their energy. But I cannot move from the accountability of me. See, if I get out of my waters and start swimming around into everybody else's, I might drown. You get it? That's apathy. Is I can't get into your waters and help you fix yourself when you don't do anything to fix yourself too. So you need to be careful, 21. Don't get out here and disconnect yourself from what everybody else got going on, when what you'll hear me say all the time is everybody is a reflection of you. So the sickness I see in others is really a chance for me to look and see if that sickness is still within me. And a lot of times the answer is no. The majority of the times, I take that back. The majority of the times the answer is yes. There's always something that we could be working on. If you hear there's something you could be working on. And I don't mean getting out externally working. I mean looking and assessing myself better. So the apathy that I see towards others, like I hate them, I wish these motherfuckers would do something different, might mean that you keep continuing to do the same. There's still a part of you that has a rage factor that is still going on. That means there's still a part of that phoenix still nested within you. So that even when you think that you're going to get out of experience, that trauma is still in there. So 21, that 2, that reflection of 6, my foundation will show up in everybody I see. 2 plus 6, 8. The reflection of the struggle I have with myself will become the struggle I see with everybody else. That's an 8 struggle card. So just be mindful. All right, from 21, I'll go to 22, which is, the spiritual journey. 22 is reflection here, reflection there. But if I don't pay attention to me, I'm about to get trapped in them. 2 plus 2 is 4. 22, the master builder. What are you building? I'm building based off of what I see. The answer is see you before you see anybody else. Or else you'll be defined by the experiences. Ooh, boy, I'm not giving all these cards a 22. God damn. Woo! Woo! Damn it. The ones that turned up, I got to give you, though. Holy shit. I told y'all 22 is the most important number to me because if you can't choose you for your journey, you end up on everybody else's path. So 22, I got to do it. I got to do it. 22 just drew, holy shit, 3, 6, 8 cards. Remember I just told you 8 is struggle? And I'm going to do this quick because 22, you need to be mindful. The first thing you need to watch out for is the shit you calling real. And that's the emotion card. That's the La Luna. The things that move you. What's got your waters? You need to figure out what has your energy. The second thing is the magician. What has your energy might be manipulating you because you're burning yourself. Why? Because knowledge. The things you know. Again, start trying to tell y'all a long time ago that knowledge is trauma. Knowledge is experience already had. Get it? Slavery. Knowledge. Trauma. Same thing. Love. I love them and they didn't do me right. Attachment. But it becomes a trauma. The shit that you know and you won't let go of can manipulate you because it becomes the shit that you try and watch out for. So some of the shit you've been through that is no longer your reality, let that shit go. Or deceive yourself. 3. Oshun, come back out again. Look in the mirror and see how you see yourself, and then that's how you should want to move. But make sure that you're not being a victim. Make sure that you are not out here struggling with trying to get a rematch to what you went through or trying to stay away from what you went through when part of what you went through was based off of the inexperience or lack of accountability, irresponsibility of your choices. Take this with a grain of salt, but not everything you've been through was because of somebody else. Sometimes you put yourself in positions for bad shit to happen to you, and while the other person is not absolved from the experience, they were only hired to play a role. You didn't hire yourself enough to stay free, so you end up in a whole bunch of fucking experiences that meant to enslave you. But in the sense where you're sitting here looking at my punk ass, you're free. Now, if you don't free yourself, that's on you. You'll fuck around and find out. You're your own limitations. This is the king of shamans. Tell y'all all the time, his words for me is, figure out who you are or everything else will show you what they need you to be. Your experiences will show you what they need you to be, especially when they have your energy. Holy shit, 3 plus 6, 9. If they only mean to pull on the traumatic you, then you stay a well-usable phoenix. And a lot of us need to learn that. If you always stay triggered, then you're already leaking energy. And for things that like to feed on energies, y'all like to talk about psychic vampires and all this other shit like humans is the only fucking thing that exists. Really, if you're smart enough to know that we're not the only things in this realm, you got to be smart enough to know that some things love your fucking energy. And if you don't honor and value your energy and you love your pain more than you do your peace, you motherfuckers will never meet your wholeness. But 22, if you love your pain more than you love your peace, if you love staying at war and hurting yourself, if you love your foundations that already showed you your fucking limitations, it's the path you can take. You might be playing the fool. Your ignorance of understanding that not everything you know should be what you knew, yet even not everything you know is actually what you really should be aware of. And not everything you know is actually real. But it's all on you. You see all these 6s that came up with 22? This is 16, the Tower card. Kali Ma, same thing I said last night. Kali Ma, honor and praise to her energy. She is the feminine form of Shiva. Shiva is the grand destruction of the universe. Kali is what's about to carry it out. Kali Ma is the most destructive form of energy. And why? Because she's already enraged. She is a living phoenix. We look at it from a higher sense like that. If you want to do a comparison chart, she's already on fire and ready to burn and bury and cut and lick the blood off of everything that gets in her fucking way. But did they get in her way, or was she in the way of herself? Was she feeding from her pain, 22, are you feeding from your pain? Are you a walking example of your trauma, but you done got so good at hiding from, absolving yourself from the experience that you're not going to share? Holy shit, Phoenix. Share that experience with everybody else. Let your life tell you tale. So, 22. There's 1 6. There's 2 6s. There's 3 6s. Oh, you your own devil. The rest of them was 8s. Struggle. You your own devil and you're struggling with your own choices. Sorry. So, moving on to 23. Passion. But the converse of passion is rage. Why do I feel like there's another card up under there? Nope, I don't see it. So, what? Wow, really? The converse to the converse to passion is rage. Passion, aka I'm too busy being motherfucking delicious. Why? Because I honor and praise me before I can give honor, reverence, and recognition to anything else. That's egoic, you goddamn right. My energy is being generated and operated by me, so guess who gets fed first? Or you can get out here and feed everybody else and expecting some return in your investment. Invest in you and then you figure out who else is turning with you. So 23, passion. 2 and 3. I know my thoughts. That's what 23 stands for. Knowledge of my thoughts. If I have knowledge of my thoughts, then I need to figure out whether I need to be moved by them. 2 plus 3 is 5. You should know what you're thinking and then figure out how to move. Know what you're thinking and figure out how to move. But if I'm only hidden into my thoughts because my thoughts keep telling me what to think, cyclic thinking, I don't know how to quiet my mind. My judgment is already based off of the shit that I've already given my energy, and can't nobody tell me how to do this because I know what works for me, even when you can sit back and always tell that it don't work because you either posting about it or you crying about it or you are in line for some forms of therapy. No disrespect. But it is what it is in this realm. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are always out here crying about you on priestess level and shaman level or practitioner and all these other fucking titles, but y'all just as fucked up as the next person who's still sitting here loving their Lord. Remember, we're all 23. But number 23, whoever's sitting in that seat, don't hide from where you need to judge you first so that you can learn to give yourself a better sentence. Get it? Sentence. You writing your own story. So stop letting the energetic experiences of others or the energetic experience of, all right, what I just heard in my head is generational curses. Y'all don't like me when I tell y'all about generational curses because while they are weird or real on some levels, the key word was generate. Who's the generator? You. So while that energy may have been generated cyclically and flowing through your energy, it can't get no further than what the fuck you feed. But if you trick your mind self into saying, well, I gotta do it because Big Mama did it and Grandpa did it for 3 years and all this other shit, you can keep that shit. You can produce, generate, and then operate into the same shit that's destroying you. Holy shit, G-O-D. You can pass judgment on yourself and become the god of your own fucking traumas. You can become the god of your own fucking pain. Holy shit, motherfucker, you can be your own, very own phoenix. Set yourself free. Put the fire out. And fly free. Peace. I'll be back with 24.